Think everything's good, he's fine, then bango, 2 TV sets. See ya.
You guys just saw Rick Porcello smash some TVs. He broke them, and I feel like that was a symbolization. Is that a word, symbolization? Anyways, I feel like that really symbolized the Boston Red Sox final day of the trade deadline because he broke TVs, and the GM, Dave Dombrowski, I think that's how you say his name, he broke his promise with all of you Red Sox fans right now that he was going to make the team better. They are not better. The trade deadline has passed, and they are still very average after winning the World Series. I just don't understand it. Anyways, let's get into the video. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. We have so much in store today because it is August 1st. The trade deadline has officially passed, so we're going to go over all of the big-time trades. There was a few little ones like the Atlanta Braves. They got a lot of relief pitchers, but we're going to talk about the biggest ones. So make sure you guys buckle in, get your popcorn, get your beverages, and let's start talking baseball. Also, guys, if you're going to any baseball games or playoff games, concerts, make sure to use code Fuzzy on Seatgeek to save $20, because who doesn't love saving money? All right, now that we have my shameless plug out of the way, we're going to start with two teams because they played yesterday, they won their games, and they were able to improve or sell their players to start the rebuild process. So the first game is going to be the Braves. Adam Duvall, he's been called up and he has been raking. Also, Josh Donaldson continues to show that in 2019, he is one of the top 5, maybe 6 third basemen in all of baseball. And on top of that, they were able to acquire Shane Green from the Detroit Tigers, so I think their bullpen's going to be a lot better. And speaking of the Detroit Tigers, they were able to beat up on the LA Angels, so that happened. Also, the Tigers traded away Nick Castellanos to the Chicago Cubs, so Nick Castellanos to the Cubs. We have Shane Green to the Atlanta Braves, but either way, the Braves and the Tigers, they took the dub yesterday.
Swing and a drive, that's deep left field. Duvall's done it again. Line.
Sean Doolittle.
Fly ball well hit towards center. Robles back to the track, to the wall. He can't get it. Josh Donaldson with a home run, and Doolittle can't believe it.
I started off the video by saying the Red Sox did not acquire anyone at the trade deadline. They're not any better than what they were a week ago, which is not good because they're a third place team. They might not even make the wild card. Another team that did that was the New York Yankees. I thought that they were going to maybe trade for Trevor Bauer or Robbie Ray, something like that. No. They acquired no one. So yeah, the Yankees, I think they faced off against the Diamondbacks yesterday. They were going up against Zach Greinke, his final start as a Diamondback, because he was traded to the freaking Astros, man. It's basically they're basically the Warriors of the NBA. So yeah, Zach Greinke's final start, the Yankees not doing anything. It's just
Romine clobbers that deep to left field and gone.
A ground ball up the middle, fielded by Torres. Steps on second. Ball game over. Yankees win.
Seasons ago. Bo Bichette drives this one into center field and gone. Bo Bichette, his first big league home run. Boy, he's got some quiet pop for sure.
So we're going to move on over to the Reds game now because Luis Castillo is absolutely filthy. They also factored in a few home runs. The Reds, they took the dub easy yesterday, but the fact that they traded Yasiel Puig, so he's no longer on the team, who's going to man right field? What about pitcher Michael Lorenzen? So we're going to show Luis Castillo and Michael Lorenzen making a web gem as a pitcher in right field. I've never seen this before in my entire life. So 2019 is the year of first. Also, the Cincinnati Reds, they traded their second baseman Scooter Gennett to the Giants. So yeah, Scooter Gennett can rake, Joe Panik cannot. So yeah, the Giants, they might be onto something.
In the game, he's in right field. So from the pitcher's mound to right, Raisel Iglesias called upon to close it down. And wouldn't you know it, hit right to Lorenzen. And Lorenzen reaches up and makes the catch.
You guys just saw the full Reds highlights, including the Michael Lorenzen web gem out in right field. I have to tip my cap to him. I'm going to hide my hair because I don't know what's going on with that bird's nest under my hat. But Michael Lorenzen saved the day. I don't think it was really needed, but it was still really cool. There's a pitcher in right field. You don't see that every day. But like I said, Scooter Gennett was traded from the Reds to the Giants. So we're going to talk about the Giants right now because I think they took the dub yesterday. And again, they might be onto something with these trades. They kept Madison Bumgarner, they kept Posey, they kept Will Smith, and then they traded for Scooter Gennett. And they also let go of Drew Pomeranz. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot to recap. But for right now, the Giants, they're playing great baseball right now.
Vasquez pitches. There's a swing. There's a high drive into deep left field. Way back there, still going. Now Pablo, he drives one into right center field. Going back to his right is Harper, still going. He looks up. Plate. There's a swing. And there's a high drive headed for downtown Philly. Look out, Center City.
One more thing to note about that Giants and Phillies game. So I think that Zach Greinke to the Astros is probably the biggest trade, followed up by Shane Green to the Braves because they need a closer. Sean Newcomb has been great since being called back up, but they need a set closer. The third best trade, at least in my opinion, is Corey Dickerson to the Philadelphia Phillies. We all know that lefties rake at Citizens Bank Park, so the fact that Andrew McCutchen went down with an injury, they haven't really found a leadoff hitter since he went down, so Corey Dickerson maybe plugs into the leadoff spot. Him with Reese Hoskins, Bryce Harper, all of their other teammates. Yo, the Phillies, that's a big time trade. I love it. But like I said, the number one trade has to go to the Houston Astros acquiring Zach Greinke. We all know it was his last start against the Yankees, so he's going to be really good with Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole, and Zach Greinke. That is a three-headed monster. That is now the best rotation in all of baseball, but maybe the second best is still the Indians because we faced off against the Astros yesterday. We were able to get the dub courtesy of Roberto Perez on the offense, but we're going to get Kluber back. Danny Salazar is starting today. We have Shane Bieber, Mike Clevenger, and hopefully Carlos Carrasco will come back, but let me know in the comment section down below. Who has the best rotation in baseball, the Indians or the Astros? Let me know.
Roberto Perez.
Roberto sends a fly ball, deep center, Springer back, he's out of room, it's out of here! Santana drills it to deep right field, goodbye!
Perez to start things off.
Roberto crushes another one, deep center field, and gone!
Also, guys, as a Tribe fan, I just want to say, I don't know how Roberto Perez has 18 home runs. Maybe it's because Yan Gomes was taking all of his playing time and didn't really give him a chance to progress, but Roberto Perez, 18 home runs. Where did that come from? Are the baseballs still juiced? I feel like that's the perfect example. Anyways, we're not going to talk about juiced baseballs today. That's going to be a video in the near future, maybe in the next couple days. If you guys want to see a video on that, slap a like on this. We're going to talk about Will Smith and Cody Bellinger of the LA Dodgers. These two guys have been so clutch in 2019. Will Smith with the bat, Cody Bellinger as well with the bat, but his arm, man, it is something special with the 97 to 98 mile an hour throw yesterday to get the guy at home, plus Will Smith coming in huge in the ninth inning. I mean, these two guys, I hope that they play every single day. Will Smith needs to stay in the majors. If you send him back down, I will rebel. I'm revolting.
Blackman lines it over a leaping Negron. Bellinger gets it off a bounce. Here's his throw to the plate. It bounces to Smith. On a 1-1, Smith swings, hits a high fly ball to left center field and deep. It is gone! Will Smith!
The intro of this video is the theme throughout the video because the Yankees and the Red Sox, also the Dodgers, didn't really make any moves. So yeah, the Dodgers are kind of in the mix for just being kind of stupid when it comes to trades. Although the Dodgers say they're calling up someone so they have reinforcements ready. I don't know about that. But the Red Sox, I think that they look really stupid. Their GM is not helping. They also lost to the Rays yesterday. So the fact that Rick Porcello is smashing TVs, they did not trade for anyone important like a bullpen arm. Maybe that would help. And then you lose to the Rays. So now you're even further back in the division. I'm sorry, Red Sox fans. I really have nothing else to say.
Meadows.
That's a long one down the right side. That ball is a fair ball. And up the middle. That's Adames. They're going to get it out at second over to first. Not in time. Oh, what a nice job by Adames and Sogard.
Roberto Perez has 18 home runs in about 79 games. One catcher that is exceeding all expectations right now, he's coming out of nowhere, is Mitch Garver of the Minnesota Twins. This dude has 20 home runs, which is insane, in 59 games. He has a 1,000 OPS. The guy is on straight fire right now. So we're going to show that highlight, as well as the Rangers, who were able to clutch up with the bat. They won because of Willie Calhoun. Also, one weird thing about the Rangers is they DFA'd Asdrubal Cabrera. So I think Asdrubal Cabrera, I don't know if they couldn't trade him or what, but they dropped him, and now another team's going to pick him up. If he goes to the Yankees or the Indians would even be a good pick for him, that'd be amazing.
A third time through. Rangers taking some big hacks, and that one smacked down into the right field corner. A swing and a miss, strike three. First save of the year for Jesse Chavez. And the Rangers split this series.
Alright guys, well that is going to do it for pretty much like the meat and potatoes of yesterday's games. We still have 3 left to recap, so make sure you guys don't go anywhere. We have Todd Frazier, who came in clutch for the Mets over the White Sox. It was a really weird game. My man Drafting Mark was tweeting about it. Something about the wall on the fence. I'm not too sure what happened, but then we have Kimbrel, who got the save, not before he made it look pretty hard. Also, Javier Baez with one of the weirdest things I've seen in baseball this year. Catcher, I don't know what he was thinking. And last but not least, we have Jordan Lyles getting his first win with the Brewers, so yeah. been a good day. It's very fun. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you guys did enjoy this MLB recap / trade deadline recap. There will be a second video today. It's going to be an MLB The Show video where I'm playing with Honus Wagner. Make sure you guys hit your bells and get ready for that. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to use code Fuzzy on SeatGeek for $20 off and enjoy the highlights.
Corners are in as though they're expecting a bunt from Frazier. Todd is not bunting. And it's hit through the hole, base hit. Alter around third. He's being waved home. Jay won't make a throw, and the Mets have the lead. Todd Frazier goes the other way with the
second. Here's a pitch, and now Baez will go to third, and he's going to round third. He's going to head home and score. Weeders threw the ball into center field.
Here with a one-strike pitch. And it's hit in the air, shallow right field. Going out is Keston Hiura, and the Brewers win it. Josh Hader closes this one out for the Brew Crew.